I'm going to read few of the letters written by John Keats that he wrote to his beloved Fanny Brawne. These are the love letters that he wrote to her, and these are a delight to the readers. So, the first letter that I'm going to read is written on July 3, 1819. My dearest lady, I'm glad I had not an opportunity of sending off a letter which I wrote for you on Tuesday night. It was too much like one out of Rousseau's Heresy. I am more reasonable this morning. The morning is the only proper time for me to write to a beautiful girl whom I love so much. For at night, when the lonely day has closed, and the lonely, silent, unmusical chamber is waiting to receive me as into a sepulchre, then believe me, my passion gets entirely the sway. Then I would not have you see those rhapsodies which I once thought it impossible I should ever give way to, and which I have often laughed at in another, for fear you should think me either too unhappy or perhaps a little mad. I am now at a very pleasant cottage window, looking onto a beautiful hilly country, with a glimpse of the sea. The morning is very fine. I do not know how elastic my spirit might be. What pleasure I might have in living here and breathing and wandering, as free as stag, about this beautiful coast if the remembrance of you did not weigh so upon me. I have never known any unalloyed happiness for many days together. The death or sickness of someone has always spoiled my hours, and now, when none such troubles oppress me, it is you must confess very hard that another sort of pain should haunt me. Ask yourself, my love, whether you are not very cruel to have so entrammelled me, so destroyed my freedom. Will you confess this in the letter you must write immediately, and do all you can do to console me in it? Make it rich as a draught of poppies to intoxicate me. Write the softest words and kiss them, that I may at least touch my lips where yours have been. For myself, I know not how to express my devotion to so fair a form. I want a brighter word than bright, a fairer word than fair. I almost wish we were butterflies and lived but 3 summer days. 3 such days with you I could fill with more delight than 50 common years could ever contain. But however selfish I may feel, I'm sure I could never act selfishly. As I told you a day or two before I left Hampstead, I will never return to London if my fate does not turn up Pam or at least a court card. Though I could center my happiness in you, I cannot expect to engross your heart so entirely. Indeed, if I thought you felt as much for me as I do for you at this moment, I do not think I could restrain myself from seeing you again tomorrow for the delight of one embrace. But no, I must live upon hope and chance. In case of the worst that can happen, I shall still live. But what hatred shall I have for another? Some lines I read the other day are continually ringing a peal in my ears. To see those eyes I prize above mine own, dart favors on another, and those sweet lips be gently pressed by any but myself. Think, think, Francisca, what a cursed thing it were beyond expression.